Well, Happy New Year's, everybody. And today has been a very eventful day. If you guys have been following us on the channel, y'all already know what's up, man. It has been absolutely insane today. And it seems like it is not going to stop anytime soon. Now, I salute to everybody that's tapped on in. I appreciate all of you guys that's going to join the stream, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. As this one is explosive, bro. I could not believe this, man. Shout out to Document Things, man, for dropping this heat, man. And Lord have mercy, man. I mean, bro, if you didn't think the new year could start off any crazier, man, um, wow, bro. This thing is crazy work now, man. As Diddy, he is definitely um his name coming up everywhere, bro. And we're going to talk about this right now. And also crazy explosive receipts I'm about to show y'all tonight, man. It's looking bad for Tyler Perry, bro. I know Tyler Perry put out some messages the other day, but what I'm about to show y'all tonight, you might as well go ahead and get your popcorn ready, because this shit about to get crazy. On January the 1st, 2026, they started off this new year absolutely on fire. So I told you guys about the brother, or I should say man, Mario Rodriguez, the other day. Mario came out, he made some allegations against Tyler Perry. We did not know the full extent of those allegations against Tyler Perry because we had not seen the paperwork. That is until tonight. Now, before Tyler Perry, he had come out, fervently denied these allegations, basically said that this is a money grab and a shakedown. And he also basically came out and stated that, or he put out text messages. Now, I told you guys I wasn't going to really speak until I seen the rest of the messages, because I know that this dude was going to put out more messages. And boy, on January the 1st, 2026, Lord have mercy. You might as well sit in here tonight, because this was going to be a doozy. So the paperwork dropped tonight, you guys. Shout out to Document Things for dropping this thing, man. And the paperwork says this, and I will show you guys the text messages. Oh my God, bro. This shit is so bad for Tyler Perry, bro. I'll show you all the text messages that you guys are waiting to see tonight. So the paperwork says, summary of action, plaintiff Mario Rodriguez files his complaint against defendant Tyler Perry, a.k.a. Emmett Perry Jr., Lion Gates Films, alleging as follows. The following complaint is pled on information and belief the defendant, Tyler Perry, is a producer, director who wields immense power in the movie industry. Unfortunately, Mr. Perry uses his power and allows to abuse and sexually assault people who hope to secure roles in his movies. Tyler Perry's quote unquote type are those who have been victims of childhood traumas in the past. Plaintiff Mario Rodriguez was one of his victims. Plaintiff is an individual who, at relevant times, was residing in the state of California. Defendant Perry is an individual who has residence in both state of Georgia and the state of California, and his extensive business contacts in the state of California, so that he has conduct substantial, continuous, and systemic business activities in California. I'll skip some of the other people, I should say, Lionsgate and stuff like that. He said this too. I'll just get right to the juicy parts. So, it goes on to say basically that plaintiff is ignorant of the true names and capacities of the defendants sued herein as Jane Doe's 1 through 50. He say is 50 other people to potentially be named. It says the plaintiff will amend this complaint to allege their true names and capacities when the same are ascertained. He's saying as soon as he can confirm all those names, he's naming all the names. And he said it's 50 of them. It says that the plaintiff is informed and believes that thereon in alleges each of the fictitiously named defendants is legally responsible in some manner for the occurrences herein alleged, and that the injuries of the plaintiff as herein alleged have been proximately caused by the aforementioned defendants in each of them. All right. So, and he's basically saying that on information and belief, one or more of the defendants is the full, partial parent or owner of, or a wholly or partially owned subsidiary or division, the agent of the alter egos of each other in or subsidiaries or divisions of an unknown, unnamed parent or holding enterprise. The plaintiff is informed and believes and thereon alleges that each of the defendants named herein has at all times relevant to this action been the officer, agent, employee, and representative of the remaining defendants, and has acted within the course and scope of such agency and employment, and with the permission and consent of the defendants. All right. So let me get to the juicy part, just so y'all could get the setup right here. The venue and jurisdiction. He says that the court has personal jurisdiction over all defendants because they have purposely availed themselves as residents of the state and or conducted business in California, and this lawsuit arises out of the acts that occurred in California and relates to their contacts with California. Further, the vast pattern of abuse, including sexual assault, sexual battery, in addition to the wielding of control and power over plaintiff, was consistently present when defendant Tyler Perry engaged in the sexual assault and sexual battery acts described herein. The location of all events herein alleged occurred within the jurisdiction of California. All of the injury and the harm caused by the defendant of the plaintiff happened while Tyler Perry was in California and was directed at Mr. Rodriguez in California. It goes on to say some more things, and I'm just going to get right down to it. It says that Mr. Rodriguez was a resident of California from 1985 and throughout the end of the relevant time period, and sexual assault and battery by Mr. Perry continued and extended into the relevant time period where Mr. Rodriguez was a resident of California. Tyler Perry has a residence in California, and the wrongful events described herein that formed the basis for this complaint happened in California. The harm caused by the sexual assaults also occurred in California. On information and belief, defendant Tyler Perry has engaged in similar sexual assaults in California. On information and belief, the distributor is aware of such other similar sexual assaults by Tyler Perry and continues to provide Tyler Perry with funding to create films and reckless disregard for his duty to intervene and make sure that the actors working with Tyler Perry are not assaulted. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put this on the screen to get it started. When I saw this picture that I'm about to put on the screen, I said, oh my God, this shit is about to get real. This picture I'm about to put on the screen is a picture that he has in a lawsuit. A picture of, oh, hold on one second. Let me make sure I actually put this picture here. Let me make sure I put this picture up here. In fact, let me put this on the screen for y'all, because you have to see this picture. He put this picture in the lawsuit. Everything I'm about to show y'all, from the pictures to the text messages, this man put this shit in the lawsuit, bro. Let me show y'all this shit. Here we go, right here. Bro, I'm starting to believe truly that Hollywood is a wicked place, bro. But let's get started right now. These pictures you see on your screen are pictures of part of the allegations that he put in the lawsuit. That's him on both sides. Now let's get to it. Factual allegations. Mr. Rodriguez began his career as a model in 2013. Since that time, he has grown his career significantly with 1 million current followers on his Instagram account. Mr. Rodriguez has, among other things, modeled for Fashion Week in Los Angeles, hosted events in Europe, and appeared and hosted the Latin Grammy Awards. In 2015, while working as a model, Mr. Mario Rodriguez regularly worked out there 3 to 4 times a week at the Exonic Gym in Los Angeles, California. During one of his workouts, a gym trainer approached Mr. Rodriguez and told him that defendant Tyler Perry wanted to meet him and talk to him about offering him an acting role. Mr. Rodriguez was surprised and incredibly excited about the prospect of expanding his career into the acting world and working with the Hollywood mogul and megastar. Mr. Rodriguez gave the trainer his cell phone number. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have kids, I'm going to tell y'all right now, before I start reading these text messages, go ahead and put them to bed right now, ASAP. Go ahead and do as I say so. And put them to bed right now, ASAP. Because I'm telling y'all this right now. You know, when I came, you know I wasn't going to pull up without them receipts that this man put out. So let's get to it. Mr. Rodriguez was surprised and incredibly excited about the prospect of expanding his career into the acting world and working with the Hollywood mogul and megastar. Mr. Rodriguez gave the trainer his cell phone number. Tyler Perry called Mr. Rodriguez later that very same day. Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he was writing a new movie, which would later become Madea's Halloween, and that he thought that Mr. Rodriguez would fit the role of a very good-looking college student. Lion Gates was the distributor of this movie. Tyler Perry also asked Mr. Rodriguez questions about his personal life, where he grew up, and his living situation, which at the time was renting a room in an apartment in the city of Hollywood. Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he had already found Mr. Rodriguez's Instagram modeling account and that he was impressed with Mr. Rodriguez's modeling photos. Mr. Perry asked Mr. Rodriguez if he had a manager, how he got so many followers, and how he was getting work. Remember though, y'all, they trying to tear a black man down. We're going to see about these text messages and all that tearing a black man down talk. Because like I said, sometimes that's true, but sometimes it ain't. When Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he never acted before, Tyler Perry responded, and I quote, "You know, Mario, I'm not a bad person to know and have in your corner." Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he believed he would secure the discussed role for Madea's Halloween, and that he also had other roles for which Mr. Rodriguez could be a good fit. Tyler Perry explained that someone would send Mr. Mario Rodriguez the script for Madea's Halloween and the information needed to audition. Mario Rodriguez then received the script for Madea's Halloween. Smash the like button, share the video, like the videos, y'all come on in here. It's about to get surgical. You might want to strap in. You don't want to miss this. About 1 week later, Mr. Mario Rodriguez had an official audition for the role that Tyler Perry previously described to him as a very good looking college student. Only a day or two later, Tyler Perry personally called Mr. Rodriguez to tell him that he got the role and to congratulate him, stating, "I told you you'd get it." Clearly, the audition was only a formality given Tyler Perry's position of power and his personal desire to have Mr. Mario Rodriguez work for him. All of this was happening very quickly, and Mr. Rodriguez was extremely excited by the career opportunities that Tyler Perry was offering him. Within weeks, a few weeks, Tyler Perry invited Mario Rodriguez and the Madea Halloween co-stars to his Los Angeles home for a meet and greet and to rehearse lines. Within a few weeks, Tyler Perry then called and invited Mario Rodriguez to his home. This time, Mario Rodriguez was invited alone. Tyler Perry told Mario Rodriguez about the other projects that he was working on and reiterated that Mario Rodriguez could be a good fit for roles. Mario Rodriguez was thrilled and felt grateful to have met Tyler Perry, to be given this role and for Tyler Perry to be taking interest for additional roles. Throughout the conversation, Mr. Rodriguez thought to himself, "This is my big break." Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he had some time between shooting Medea's Halloween and that he wanted to spend some time with him to get to know him better. Tyler Perry then suggested that he make them alcoholic drinks. After the two began to drink in the kitchen, Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to follow him to the theater room to watch a movie. Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to keep his cell phone in the kitchen. "There are cameras everywhere, and they're always listening," he said. Mr. Rodriguez found the request strange, but complied because it was Tyler Perry's house, and he did not want to risk offending him. Tyler Perry led Mr. Rodriguez to the theater room. Smash that like button as y'all come on in here and subscribe, and put on a movie. Within a few minutes, Tyler Perry began to continuously pause the movie to ask Mario questions. Eventually, Tyler Perry began to ask more vulnerable and personable questions, including questions about Mario's family of origin, his childhood, and his personal traumas. Mario Rodriguez was a very vulnerable state and became noticeably emotional. Tyler Perry told him, and I quote, "You have a lot of trauma in you, and believe it or not, we have a lot in common." Mr. Tyler Perry allegedly told Mr. Rodriguez to stand up and said, "Come here, man. Let me hug you." Tyler Perry hugged Mario Rodriguez and said, "It's not your fault." In the moment, Mario Rodriguez could not help but to feel that Tyler Perry was trying to reenact the famous scene between Matt Damon and Robin Williams from the acclaimed 1997 movie Good Will Hunting. Tyler Perry then grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's shoulders and repeatedly said, "Man, I like your shoulders." Tyler Perry then began to rub Mr. Rodriguez's shoulders and chest while repeatedly telling him, "Hold on, hold on." And dang, man, Mr. Perry then began to make sexual grunting sounds like, and continued to rub his hands against Mr. Rodriguez's chest and his shoulders. Mr. Rodriguez immediately became confused and his body tensed up and froze. Tyler Perry allegedly repeatedly told Mr. Rodriguez to relax and that he had so much tension in his shoulders as he continued to rub them. Mr. Rodriguez tried best to stop Mr. Perry without offending him for fear of losing out on an acting career that was being discussed only moments earlier. Mr. Mario Rodriguez then stepped away and sat back down in his chair, hoping that Tyler Perry would just continue the movie. Instead, Tyler Perry sat right next to Mr. Rodriguez. Tyler Perry then allegedly put his hand on Mr. Mario Rodriguez's leg and began rubbing his inner thigh right next to his nuts. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez, "It's okay," while he continued to rub that area. Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he needed to use the restroom, and he walked out of the room. But Tyler Perry persisted. Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez, "Just relax. I promise I'm a good guy to know and to have in your corner. You just need to relax and stop being so tense. And man, if you would just come, I would take care of you for the rest of your life, and you wouldn't have to worry about anything. And I know you'll come around." Mr. Rodriguez repeatedly tried to play off Tyler Perry's comments as a joke, and he tried to change the subject to work. But Tyler Perry continued to make similar sexual comments. Mr. Rodriguez left and went home. Shortly thereafter, filming for Madea's Halloween began in or around January of 2016 in Atlanta, Georgia. Mr. Rodriguez was extremely hopeful about the opportunity. And as you see on your screen, he posted a photo of himself preparing for his lines on the left-hand side of your screen. Mr. Rodriguez was in Atlanta for roughly 1 week of the filming before he returned to Los Angeles. During the shooting of the film in Atlanta, Mr. Rodriguez only saw and interacted with Tyler Perry on the set. Tyler Perry did not sexually assault or attack Mr. Rodriguez in Atlanta on the set, but Tyler Perry was not done. Mr. Rodriguez was no longer working for Tyler Perry at this time, and all contacts and agreements with Perry had expired. Mr. Rodriguez remained in Los Angeles, and the two continued to exchange messages. In 2017, after filming for Madea's Halloween concluded, Tyler Perry again began to invite Mario Rodriguez to his home so that he could tell Mario Rodriguez about the scripts I'm writing. And yet again, how Mr. Rodriguez may be a good fit for some of the roles, including a role for Madea's Halloween Part 2. Based on Tyler Perry's representations of Mr. Rodriguez's hopes to grow his career, Mr. Rodriguez agreed to visit again. During these first few visits to Mr. Perry's home, the two talked about work and their personal lives. Mr. Rodriguez told Tyler Perry that he and his girlfriend had a baby on the way, which he thought was both exciting and scary. After a couple of visits, Tyler Perry then again began to make more sexual comments to Mr. Rodriguez about Mr. Rodriguez's physique and his appearance, and asked him graphic sexual questions. Among other things, Tyler Perry allegedly asked Mr. Rodriguez if he ever had sex with another man. But they trying to destroy a black man, y'all. Mr. Rodriguez tried to laugh off the question as a joke and told Tyler Perry, "Man, I never had a sex with a man," and that he didn't have any sexual interest in men. Tyler Perry then allegedly asked Mr. Rodriguez if he had ever fantasized or thought about being with another man. Mario Rodriguez said he told him no. Tyler Perry, he says, was aware that Mr. Rodriguez was financially stressed out by having a baby. As a result, he told Mr. Rodriguez, if you would just give in to me, I would take care of you. And you would never have to worry about anything else. Mr. Perry also told Mr. Rodriguez that if Tyler Perry was himself sexually M-worded as a youth, let me repeat that again. This is a bombshell. He accuses Tyler Perry and says that Tyler Perry told him that he was sexually assaulted as a youngin' and that he had a lot of trauma and abandonment issues and efforts to lure Mr. Mario Rodriguez into trusting him at his home. Tyler Perry would then use discussion of his own traumas to sexually assault Mr. Perry. Tyler Perry grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's leg right along his nuts. While rubbing his nuts, Tyler Perry would allegedly say, it's all right. Mr. Rodriguez attempted to stop it and distance himself from Tyler Perry while trying to navigate maintaining the discussed career and work opportunities. Mr. Perry continued to push past Rodriguez's refusals until Mr. Rodriguez, in a rash, excused himself and went home. Tyler Perry was evoking Mr. Rodriguez's traumatic history, not as a caring friend, but to exploit an emotional vulnerability, to push his sexual advances and assaults, ultimately because Mr. Rodriguez continually rejected Tyler Perry's sexual advances and assaults. Tyler Perry never hired him for Medea's Halloween 2, despite all the conversations for a new role for Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez was traumatized and conflicted. He had felt like he lost an opportunity that may never come back, but he was hoping that maybe Perry would turn around. On or around November the 14th, 2018, Tyler Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he was in Los Angeles and that he wanted to meet him for dinner at Mastro Steakhouse in Beverly Hills to discuss work and a project called The Oval. Although Rodriguez, in the back of his mind, was concerned about further assault, he accepted to be in public environment with Perry, hoping to jumpstart his career again. Didn't I tell y'all selling your soul? I told y'all this is real, boy. Upon arriving, Mr. Perry saw actor and WWE wrestler John Cena and introduced him to Mr. Rodriguez. Tyler Perry believed that he and Mr. Rodriguez were now together as a result of the dinner. Mr. Rodriguez started feeling uncomfortable, yet he made strenuous efforts to change his perception of the experience so that he could discuss work. Rodriguez was hoping his feelings about Tyler Perry were wrong. Mr. Tyler Perry had them seated in a private room, and Mr. Tyler Perry began to discuss the Oval and told Mr. Rodriguez that he would be a good fit for possible roles, including a police officer, as was his tactic. Tyler Perry started conversation with work opportunities, and then it turned sexual. At one point in the conversation, Tyler Perry asked in a way that made his intentions clear, so what are we? What are we doing? Mario responded, what do you mean? We're friends. Tyler Perry became irate with that answer and asked, "Are you going to give in?" Mario Rodriguez said he played dumb and tried to end the questioning, saying, "I don't know what you mean. We're just friends, man." Tyler Perry became visibly frustrated and told Mario to finish his alcoholic drink and to meet him at his house to discuss his acting career. Now to the text messages. Let's start right here. Tyler Perry texted Mr. Rodriguez that he was going to stop on the way home and get a bottle of Real, referring to Don Julio 1942. Yeah, that's tequila. Also known as Real 1942. Mario Rodriguez clearly expressed his stance on having a relationship with Tyler Perry and believed that Tyler Perry understood that the conversation would just be about career, acting, opportunities. As a result, he let himself believe that he could go to Perry's house and talk about his career and acting while holding the line on potential sexual assaults if it happened again. Once at the house, Tyler Perry spoke briefly about work while pouring drinks of Real 1942, which made Mr. Rodriguez uncomfortable. Before long, Tyler Perry sat up close to Mr. Rodriguez and asked him if he liked to get a blowjob. As you see in the aforementioned text messages that I didn't read, Tyler Perry wrote, "I'm going to run down, allegedly, and get a bottle of Real. I'll be back in 20 minutes. I'm headed back. You on the way?" Question mark. Mario wrote, "No problem. I'm on Beverly. You good?" He allegedly writes, "Yes, I'll wait for you at the gate. I'm going on to the house. I'll see you there." Trying to tear down a black man. Before long, Mr. Rodriguez says Tyler Perry sat up close to him and asked him if he'd like to get a blowjob. Tyler Perry also asked Mario if he'd ever given another man a blowjob. Mario Rodriguez excused himself, and wait, it's more text. I'm not finished. Far from finished. Mario Rodriguez excused himself to the kitchen to get some water, hoping that Tyler Perry would get the hint and change the subject. Instead, Tyler Perry allegedly followed him to the kitchen, poured him another drink of the Real 1942, then tightly hugged him and repeatedly told him to hold on, while Tyler Perry tried to unbuckle his pants, he alleges. Shocked, Mario tried to use his body to push Tyler Perry away, stating, "Whoa, what are you doing?" Tyler Perry reached into Mr. Rodriguez's tighty whities and grabbed his beefcake. It's not funny, man. This is crazy, man. Forgive me, man. It's not funny, man. Because this shit ain't funny, bro. This is not funny, bro. This is sad, bro. If this is true, man, this man need to be in prison, man. Real talk, man. I'm just keeping that shit real. They say turn down a black man, though. I'm just saying, bro. These text messages are diabolical, nigga. I'm going to keep going. Mr. Rodriguez tried to use his body to push Tyler Perry away, stating, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what are you doing?" Tyler Perry reached into Mr. Rodriguez's undies and grabbed his beefcake. Tyler Perry was making sexual moaning noises and saying, stay here, while he pressed his body up against Mario Rodriguez's and continued to grab his beefcake. Mario again tried to push Tyler Perry away, who responded, just relax, just let it happen. Mr. Rodriguez repeatedly told Tyler Perry to stop, but Tyler Perry kept holding him and pressing his body up against him. Mr. Rodriguez had to physically struggle to get away from Tyler Perry and told Mr. Rodriguez as he was leaving. Tyler Perry told Mario that he should stay and sleep over since he had been drinking. Mario knew that he could not stay there because he would not have been safe and thought that Tyler Perry would sexually force himself upon him. Mr. Rodriguez called an Uber ride to go home. While waiting for his Uber, Tyler Perry allegedly tried to apologize for his sexual assault, telling Mr. Rodriguez, hey, man, my bad. Mr. Tyler Perry, afraid of the consequences for his sexual assaults, then stepped away for a minute, returned, and stuffed $5,000 into Mario Rodriguez's pocket. Mario was in shock. But wait, there's more. The next text messages. The next morning, Tyler Perry was eager to fill out Mr. Rodriguez and what the consequences might be for Tyler Perry's sexual assault. Tyler Perry called Mr. Rodriguez and told him he was in the area and that he would drive to Mr. Rodriguez to pick up his car, which was left at his home the prior night. Later, on December the 9th, 2018, Tyler Perry again invited Mr. Rodriguez to his home, texting, how about that reel, and I just got a new bottle. As you see the text messages on that very date. How about that reel? Crying emojis. I just got a new bottle. He responded, I was just going to text you. That's so funny. Been home for a few days. My family is all in Florida. Tyler Perry allegedly responds, too cute. Nice. He responds, look at the picture she has of me saved. Crying emojis. Cute. I'm watching the game with my brother. I'll come over after. Cool? Tyler Perry says, I'm here until Wednesday, allegedly. Mr. Rodriguez agreed to go over. He says because Tyler Perry had made him believe that he was sorry for assaulting him. The $5,000 and reaching out back to him about the situation and making light of it was a sign that Tyler Perry's understanding of his guilt and his mistake Tyler Perry made. Even though a lucid Mr. Rodriguez would be concerned about a worse assault, Mr. Rodriguez could not get past the potential of having lived his dream of being a movie star and the fame and fortune that would accompany him that was being dangled in front of him. Sell soul. That's all I'm going to say to y'all. I told y'all this. Sell soul. Sometimes you got to say, man, the hell with this Hollywood career. The hell with the fortune and the fame. It ain't worth that shit. Mr. Rodriguez hoped that Tyler Perry would stop sexually assaulting him after Tyler Perry apologized that last time. Tragically, Tyler Perry mistook Mr. Rodriguez's visit as an invitation to sexually assault him again. Once Mr. Rodriguez arrived, Tyler Perry wanted to feel out how Mr. Rodriguez, he wanted to feel out how Mr. Rodriguez Lord have mercy, felt about his November the 14th assault, saying that was a crazy night, right? Speaking as though it was innocently two consenting adults who made a mutual decision after drinks. Mr. Rodriguez did not want to relive or discuss the assault, but also wanted Tyler Perry to understand he crossed the line, responding, "You're too crazy, man." Tyler Perry only laughed in response. Throughout the night, Tyler Perry would give Mr. Rodriguez long hugs, massage his shoulders, and find any excuse or reason to touch him while making flirty and sexual comments, but would sprinkle talks about potential work as well. This time, Rodriguez left and excused himself before things escalated. See, this is the thing, and I'm going to stop and say this. This is why people have a problem with calling people victims, because if this man would have gave you the acting role, we would have never heard about these allegations, right? So this is why people say, hey man, how are these people victims, bro? You have to ask yourself that question. Like, and this is not to victim shame anybody, but you have to ask yourself those questions. You have to ask yourself that question. How can anybody say, hey man, I'm a victim, when you got this guy continuously going over here? This man done grabbed your nuts allegedly multiple times. I'm sorry, man. And this ain't me victim shaming, man. These people be selling their soul, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. But it gets worse. It's more text messages. And you're not going to believe what comes up next. So, Mr. Rodriguez was fearful, right? Damn. That Tyler Perry would continue to escalate again, and saw that Tyler Perry was not at all remorseful. Mr. Rodriguez could not continue to secretly carry the shame of Tyler Perry's sexual assaults. Around this time, Mr. Rodriguez began to disclose Tyler Perry's sexual assaults to his close friends. At the end of 2018 or early 2019, Tyler Perry again invited Mr. Rodriguez to his home in California to discuss some potential roles. Since time had passed and this was Mr. Rodriguez's only way to break into the industry after years of not finding other roles, he agreed. When he arrived, Tyler Perry told him to leave his cell phone in the kitchen. This is crazy work, man. This is crazy work, man. Let's keep going. Lord have mercy. On or around April the 8th, 2019, Tyler Perry told this man to come over again, and that Tyler Perry would only be in Los Angeles for a day, and that there were some new developments. Mr. Rodriguez was exhausted and did not want to go, but Tyler Perry insisted it would just be about work. Rodriguez didn't believe it, but knew he would not drink or do anything that would put him in a bad place. During the visit, after engaging in small talk, Tyler Perry got close to him and then again forced himself on this man. Tyler Perry wrapped his arms around him and grabbed his ass, and then grabbed his Sakistan, or his beefcake, or his nuts. More than ever before, it was clear that Tyler Perry would do whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, to whomever he wanted, no matter how many times he was rejected. Mr. Rodriguez became very upset and went home. Mr. Rodriguez stopped communicating with Tyler Perry. Mr. Rodriguez was never cast in any more films since Madea Halloween movie. Later on, in June the 4th, 2019, Tyler Perry became very annoyed that Mario Rodriguez had distanced himself. Tyler Perry sent a slew of messages calling this man an asshole. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to more messages. Later in June the 4th, 2019, Perry became annoyed that Mr. Rodriguez distanced himself. And Tyler Perry sent a slew of messages calling this man an asshole and that I haven't heard from you. Mr. Rodriguez, not wanting to get into the real reason why he distanced himself from Tyler Perry, said that he was distant because he did not want to bother him while he was on tour. Tyler Perry responded to text saying, you know, now you're busy just saying hi. No, you're busy just saying hi. Is that all my friends do? And told Mr. Rodriguez to fuck off. After Mr. Rodriguez did not respond to his liking, Tyler Perry asked, nothing to say, question mark? That's it. As you guys can see in the text messages, Tyler Perry, you okay? You okay? You okay? 3 times in a row. I'm great, nigga. You okay? Asshole. Let me read this again. Tear down a black man. That's what these niggas tell me. Man, try to tear down a black man. He tearing down a celebrity. Nigga. Oh, buck dancing ass nigga. 1,000 fucking lashes to you niggas. Propping up. He's gonna bring it all down. What's done in the dark will be brought to light. And there ain't nothing none of you gatekeepers can do about that shit. The people are gonna see everything. And the people are gonna decide. That's right. See, a real man stand on principles. Let me read that text message again because there's more after this. You okay? You okay? You okay? I'm great, nigga. You okay? Asshole. Mario Rodriguez allegedly responded, you mad? Question mark. I don't understand. Question mark. Next message. I haven't heard from you. I ain't mad. Why? Why? You never text unless something is going on. Oh, okay, bro. I know you're busy, just didn't want to bother you. Saying hello ain't a bad thing. I know you're on tour. Whatever. Whatever. My tour is over. I'm sorry, man. I thought something happened. I thought something happened, man. I know. A text saying, no, you're busy, just saying hi, is what all my friends do. Good night. Fuck off. Wow, okay. Yes, wow, okay. Nothing to say? Question mark. That's it? Question mark. I'm sorry. Question mark? It's been crazy few months for me, man. My dad is dying and my son's mom got cancer. So my son's is living with me. My oldest son, Tyler, I barely have time to work out. I'm sorry that I didn't text you. At this point, let's get to the next one. Oh, it's more text messages. Y'all already know I come with the smoke. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I'll come with the heat, nigga. I'm coming with it, nigga. At this point, Mr. Rodriguez realized how upset Tyler Perry was and tried to apologize. Mr. Rodriguez was apologizing because he felt the cold truth that he would never get to be an actor again and that his hopes and dreams would be gone if he was no longer on good terms with Tyler Perry. This was a hard reality to accept for Rodriguez. Mr. Perry still insisted, I deserve a text at least once a month. Let's read these messages on your screen. Let's read it, y'all. It's been a crazy few months for me, man. My dad is dying. My son's mom got cancer, so my son's is living with me. My oldest son, Tyler, I barely have time to work out. I'm sorry I didn't text you. Bro, I have my hands full, and I always still think about you, man. What? Even though I don't text, I think about you. Love you. It's okay. You didn't know. Tyler Perry allegedly writes back, all good. Wanted to give you, in all caps, much shit. He writes back, Jesus, bro. He writes, Tyler Perry allegedly, good night, brother. He wrote, man, you killing me, man. Face palm. It's okay, man. You here in LA? Tyler Perry allegedly writes, I deserve a text at least once a month. I was there yesterday. Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy, bro. Although he had no desire to meet with Tyler Perry, Mr. Rodriguez was stuck between a rock and a hard place, and asked Tyler Perry when he would be back in Los Angeles to try to ease his anger and resentment. Tyler Perry then immediately took this as an invitation to again begin harassing him with comments and questions about his body. His body, yada, yada. Where you get that little body, yada, yada. He just want to take you home with him, allegedly. But they're trying to tear down a black man, man. This is shit they telling y'all, man. Yeah, go, hey, man. Hey, listen, man. You gotta start knocking these mofos out, man. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. So somebody gotta get, hey, man. Bro, somebody gotta stand on business, man. I'm telling you, man. Mr. Perry then immediately took this as an invitation to begin harassing Mr. Rodriguez with comments and questions about his body. Mr. Perry texts Mr. Rodriguez. On to the next ones. This shit is crazy. He began to text this man. How's your training coming? Are these current pictures? I want to see pics from now on. You was fat. Referring to Mr. Rodriguez's butt. And you always had shoulders. Let's read the text. I deserve a text at least once a month. I was there yesterday. Tyler Perry. Mr. Rodriguez, you don't got to tell me. I know, sorry, just crazy with all the things that's going on. When you coming back? Eyes emojis. Man, not sure. Rolling your eyes. Well, try to make it back. Man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Everybody listen to this video right here, because this shit gets crazy after this. Everybody listen to this video. I know it's a certain thing called mind control. I understand all this stuff, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. Bro, this guy right here, man. Bro, man, listen, man. Bro, he could have blocked the dude and walked away, bro. Come on, man. We're not finna do this shit, man. I ain't no idiot, man. He could have blocked this dude and walked away, man. These people he want a career, bro. This is crazy work. You gonna tell this man after he grabbed your nuts multiple times? Well, try to make it back? Man, if I was the judge, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'd slam the gavel and kick his ass out the goddamn courthouse. Ain't here wasting my time. All y'all got a problem. Every last one of you need Jesus. will try to make it back. Then Tyler Perry will come for what? you got too much going on. This is diabolical. This is diabolical. This shit is crazy. He said for what? You got too much going on. Oh my God, bro. He says, I enjoy seeing you. Why else, man? Game over, man. Bro, Rodriguez, man, I don't even know why you even, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm not even victim shaming, bro. But this shit is ridiculous, bro. And y'all know me, I'll call this shit down the line. I call this shit down the line, man. Demonic type activity going on. He going, how's your training coming? He said, losing weight from stress, but beneficial, I guess. He says, you're dialing in. He said, I got to make it, man. All this stuff happening to me, push me. Read your screen now, y'all. Like nothing else. Wish you could be here, brother. Miss you, man. Then Tyler Perry allegedly asked, are these current pics? And he says, I took this a week ago. Then he says, Mr. Rodriguez allegedly says, last time I saw you wasn't like that. And lighting can be deceiving. Then Rodriguez says, LOL, I just got a spray tan before my shoot I did a week ago. I'm good. I'll be in Atlanta July the 8th. I got to host this event. Oh, Kadisha, you already know this shit is crazy. This is crazy work. This is disgusting, bro. Leaving to Miami Friday for an appearance. Not in the mood to travel, but I gotta. Tyler Perry then says, I want to see pics from now. Where are the pics from that shoot? Oh my God, bro. You know, pectate around this motherfucker, man. God, Lord have mercy, man. This is just absolutely disgusting. It goes on. Y'all go to the left-hand side, down to the bottom. You see it. Where are the pics from the shoot? This makes me want to put this cookie down. Lord have mercy, man. This makes me want to put this cookie down. Shit, if you cut up like this since the last time I saw you, then I need to be ashamed of myself. Y'all see the little hand emoji? You was fat. He writes, we working out here. He says, you always had shoulders. He says, yeah, they always gonna be there. Sorry, man, LOL. He says, but where is that weight loss? In your legs? Stomach? He says, you'll see on my way again for good this time. Then he says, ain't no girl attracted to man's shoulders. He says, only been 2 months diet and busting my ass. He says, you got a full body working out. Bro, man. Oh my God, man. He says, it ain't no that easy no more. I'm 33. Bro, this type of shit is diabolical. And then, Lord have mercy, bro. The tip of the goddamn iceberg, y'all. And what I told y'all in the title. This shit is diabolical. Through 2024, Tyler Perry would randomly reach out to Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez never received any additional roles or work from Tyler Perry after Medea's Halloween because Mr. Rodriguez never gave into his advances. In 2025, Derek Dixon filed his own sexual harassment and sexual assault lawsuit against Tyler Perry with allegations strikingly similar to those of Mr. Rodriguez. Here's the one. In 2025, Derek Dixon filed his own sexual harassment and sexual assault lawsuit against Tyler Perry, with allegations striking similar to those of Mr. Rodriguez's. On June the 18th, 2025, as you can see dated at the top of your screen, one of Mr. Rodriguez's friends who learned of the lawsuit texted Mr. Rodriguez about the lawsuit. Mr. Rodriguez responded, "Oh shit, he's at it again. When is he going to learn?" To which his friend responded, "When he ends up like Diddy," referring to Sean Diddy Combs, who's recently received a 50-month prison sentence. Mr. Rodriguez realized that Tyler Perry was continuing to use his power and influence to sexually assault hopeful actors, and with the voice of others decided that it was time to tell his story to obtain justice and finally stop Mr. Perry. When Perry became aware that Mr. Rodriguez was going to file this action, Tyler Perry once again reached out to Mr. Rodriguez by text, telling him that Perry did so much to help him and that Perry was feeling betrayed by him. This man says the proof that he was sexually assaulted is that he had told his friends about it prior. And then when his boy, or not his boy, when the other guy, Derek Dixon, filed a lawsuit against Tyler Perry, one of his boys sent him that message from the shade room of that article, alleged text messages between Derek Dixon and Tyler Perry, released following suit for $260 million. And that dude sent him that message. You can see the date, June the 18th. And he put eyes emoji, red flag. And he responded about an hour or so later, I guess, after seeing that text message. And he said, oh no, excuse me. He responded 2 hours later. That dude sent him that text message at 5:30 a.m. on June the 18th. And he responded at 7:31 a.m. He said, "Oh shit, he's at it again. When's he gonna learn?" That's what Rodriguez told his friend. And his friend told him in the private messages, when he ends up like Diddy. Boy, it's a cold game out this month. It's a cold game. Man. These text messages, bro, I have a bad feeling that if it's more men that come out, the text messages are just diabolical, bro. I understand why Tyler Perry would not want this. I mean, $260 million. That means that mofo gonna want for a settlement. If he sue you, if the other dude's suing you for 260, he gonna want a settlement of around 150. I mean, you ain't getting that motherfucker $150 million. Then this other dude, Mr. Rodriguez, he's suing him for 77 million. Then you talk about potentially, if anybody else says anything else, You know what type of money they're gonna be trying to come? They're gonna try and break this man whole. But bro, I'm gonna say it again, bro. And this is gonna have to be the situation, bro. If these text messages are true and this relationship is true, what he's going to have to do is, right? And I'm gonna say this to y'all again. What he's gonna have to try to do is prove it was consensual. Now, I have to say this. It's gonna hurt Tyler Perry because Tyler Perry's never came out and basically stated outright that he is, you know what I'm saying, not a straight man. But if he has to come out in his defense, his only defense might be if he says, I don't know what his defense gonna be. I know he's saying that he didn't sexually assault nobody. But with them text messages that dude got, like this dude said, this man said the man grabbed your nuts multiple times. But in the text messages, you telling him, you asking him, yo, when you coming back? Like, bro, this got to be some demonic mind control type shit going on, bro. Like, it get like that sometimes where you get like, you know, people just control your mind and stuff like that to a point to where, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really know. See, this one of them situations, I'm not going to act like I'm perfect. I don't know. Because I'm not there. So I don't know if this was Tyler Perry mind control or this dude was with it. And now he's seeing an opportunity to say, hey, man, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, sock it to his pocket. This is a tough one right here. But I do know one thing. You catch me dead around Tyler Perry. That's a fact. No dice. And that's why I always tell y'all, man, what is it for a man to gain the riches of this world but to sell your soul? January 1st, 2026, and we starting the year off like this. And Diddy is up in this private text message from the man's friend. God damn. And in the words of the late, great legend, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., a.k.a. D. Clay Davis, R.I.P. to the legend. I did a video on him the other day and y'all didn't watch it. He was a legend in his own time. From The Wire. Shit. And I'm gone. Y'all let me know what y'all think in that comment section, man. Wow. Came to the party for the photos. Show off my new outfit. I'm gone. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.